Hey, I'm not gonna waste your time. Let me tell you a story. It's first or second grade. I'm lucky enough to have a swimming pool in my school. So the pool has just been built and it is free for elementary school students. And it's my first day when I ever try to swim. And of course, I don't know how to swim. I'm just awkwardly moving my limbs. But my friend, my best friend at the time, seems like he's mastered this skill before even his birth. He's really good at it. And I am flabbergasted, not being able to swim and yet watching my friend swimming pretty well. So after that, all I do is thinking, how do I learn how to swim? And later on, I have a dream in which I see myself in first point of view swimming just as well as him. And guess what happens on the very next day? I get in the pool, and from the second zero, I'm able to swim just as well as him. So I haven't learned how to swim in the physical realm. I've learned it basically visualizing it. So it's a powerful thing, but it's not the point. Now let's imagine what would happen if there wasn't my friend that day. What do you think? Would I get the same outcome? Of course not. My brain wouldn't have the vision of what it's supposed to look like. My brain wouldn't have something to project on me in order to know how to swim. Since my friend gave me that reference, my subconsciousness and consciousness have the idea of how to perform it. That's the point. You need to show your brain what you're expecting him to do. If I didn't see anyone swimming, my brain wouldn't know what it is in the first place, which definitely would lead me to being able to do that. And the same applies to everything. You need to have the clear vision of what you want your consciousness and subconsciousness to materialize. You need to have a precise idea of what it is. So, what do you think? Is the goal 10K a month a good one? Here's the thing, your brain doesn't have any idea of what 10K a month is. It's just numbers. It's not real. You can't touch it. It's not material. How can you expect your brain to materialize something that is not material in the first place? Doesn't make any sense. Do you know what is the best option here? It is to give your subconsciousness a clear vision of what your life would look like if you were making 10 grand a month. So what I mean, what city would you live in? What house would you live in? How would you get around the city? What would your desktop look like? Where would you eat? And so on. Your goal isn't a particular amount of money. Your goal is a particular life. Money comes when it's needed for something. Just setting a goal 10K over that or this month ain't gonna do much. But if you answer why you need this money to the universe, they'll come. If you tie an act or an object you want with your goal, money will come to you in order to fulfill your desire. That's how it works. You want 10K a month, yeah? For what? That's your goal. Just, it's gonna be something real. It's gonna be something you can feel, you can touch. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying 10K a month is a bad goal. I'm saying don't focus on getting 10K. Focus on getting the life you want that requires you making X amount of money per month. Just visualizing holding 10K ain't gonna do well. However, visualizing living in a particular city or house will. So, your actionable step is take a piece of paper and write down your life in a year or two that requires $10,000 monthly income or even more, doesn't matter. You describe your life with precision and then you get rid of those sheets of paper from your wall that are saying 10K over this month. Instead of them, you put a piece of paper where you wrote down main points of your vision on your wall. So you're gonna randomly look at it and remind yourself why you're doing this and what you're doing this for. And what do you think is gonna be a better reminder slash motivator? 10K a month or a life you want that hangs on your wall? So that's it. And just in general, remember that your brain needs a reference in order to materialize something. It needs a clear vision to do that. Thank you for being here. See you.